What if I told you that every single date ever lived on this earth, from 1860 all the way to 2099, follows a hidden pattern? A pattern so precise, so mathematically perfect, that it can tell you the exact day of the week you were born on, without a single phone, computer, or calendar in sight. This is the Perpetual Calendar, and once you understand it, you will never look at a birth date the same way again. Welcome to Birth Frequency, where we decode the hidden numerical blueprint behind the greatest figures in African history. But today, we are doing something different. Today, we are pulling back the curtain on the tool that makes everything we do on this channel possible, the Perpetual Calendar, covering every year from 1860 to 2099. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you will be able to use this yourself. What is a perpetual calendar? A perpetual calendar is a calendar system designed to remain valid and accurate across any year, past, present, or future. Unlike the calendar on your phone that only shows you this month, a perpetual calendar contains every possible combination of days, dates, and years that can ever exist. And here is the remarkable thing. There are only 14 possible calendar configurations in existence. Think about that. Across 239 years, from 1860 all the way to 2099, covering billions of human lives, billions of birth dates, billions of moments in history, only 14 different calendar structures exist. 7 for regular years, 7 for leap years. The universe is more organized than most people ever realize. How it works for a perpetual calendar works in simple terms. Every year on Earth is assigned a letter or number code. That code tells you which of the 14 calendar structures that year follows. Once you know the code for a specific year, you can look up any date in that year and find the exact day of the week it falls on. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, any day, any date, any year between 1860 and 2099. No app, no internet, just the calendar and the knowledge of how to read it. Now, why does this matter for birth frequency? Because the day of the week you were born on is not just a trivia fact. It carries its own numerical and spiritual significance. In numerology, Monday carries moon energy, Tuesday carries Mars energy, Wednesday carries Mercury energy, Thursday carries Jupiter energy, Friday carries Venus energy, Saturday carries Saturn energy, Sunday carries Sun energy. Every planet, every frequency, every day. When we decode a birth date on this channel, we are not just looking at the numbers. We are looking at the full cosmic architecture of that person's arrival on Earth. The perpetual calendar is how we verify that architecture with precision. Walking through an example. Let me show you exactly how this works using someone we have already decoded on this channel, Thomas Sankara. Born December 21st, 1949. Step 1. Find 1949 in the perpetual calendar. 1949 is a regular year. Its calendar code tells us which day January 1st fell on, in this case, a Saturday. Step 2. Count forward to December 21st using the calendar structure for that year, accounting for the number of days in each month. Step 3. December 21st, 1949 was a Wednesday. Wednesday is ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication, intelligence, speed, and the messenger archetype. Now, remember what we said about Sankara on this channel. He was a communicator who made every single action a message. A man whose words traveled faster than his policies. Mercury, Wednesday. Birthday 3, the communicator. Life path 2, the servant. Every layer confirming the same frequency. That is what the perpetual calendar unlocks. Not just the date, but the complete cosmic picture of a human life. Now let's talk about leap years, because this is where most people get confused. Every 4 years, the Earth's orbit around the Sun requires an extra day to be added to our calendar. That day is February 29th. Leap years shift the day calculation for every date after February 28th in that year, which means if you are calculating a birth date after February in a leap year, you must account for that extra day, or your calculation will be wrong by one day. The perpetual calendar handles this automatically. That is one of its most powerful features. Between 1860 and 2099, there are 58 leap years. Each one is accounted for precisely in the perpetual calendar structure. If you were born on or after March 1st in any leap year, that extra day is already factored into your frequency reading. Nothing about your birth date is accidental, not even the leap. Why this matters for birth frequency. Here on birth frequency, we have decoded Nelson Mandela, Kwame Nkrumah, Patrice Lumumba, Robert Mugabe, Thomas Sankara, Julius Nyerere, and Jomo Kenyatta. Every single reading we have done on this channel rests on one foundation: the absolute precision of the birth date. Get the date wrong and the entire frequency reading collapses. The perpetual calendar is the tool that guarantees we never get it wrong. It is the difference between numerology as entertainment and numerology as a serious, precise, verifiable system of understanding human life. Every leader we decode, their birth year, their birth month, their birthday, and now their birthday of the week, all of it verified against a calendar system that covers 239 years of human history. That is the standard this channel holds itself to. Because Africa's greatest leaders deserve more than guesswork. They deserve precision. They deserve truth. They deserve to be decoded properly. How you can use it. Now, here is how you can use a perpetual calendar yourself. Step 1. Find your birth year in the calendar and note its code. Step 2. Locate your birth month using that year's code. Step 3. Find your birth date within that month. Step 4. Read the day of the week that date corresponds to. Step 5. Look up the planetary ruler of that day and cross-reference it with your life path number and birthday number. When all three align, the day ruler, the birthday number, and the life path number, pointing in the same direction, you are looking at a person whose cosmic frequency is unusually concentrated and powerful. We have seen this pattern in nearly every African leader we have decoded on this channel. Their frequencies were not scattered. They were focused, precise, intentional, like a burning spear aimed at a single target.
The bigger picture. Here is what the perpetual calendar ultimately teaches us. Time is not random. The universe does not scatter birth dates across history by accident. The same mathematical precision that governs the orbit of planets, the rotation of the Earth, and the structure of leap years governs the moment every human being arrives on this Earth. From 1860 to 2099, from Nkrumah to Sankara, from the greatest African leaders in history to you watching this video right now. Your birth date has a structure, a frequency, a code, and that code is waiting to be read. The perpetual calendar is not just a tool. It is a reminder that the universe keeps perfect records, even when human beings do not. Every birth date ever lived, every day of the week ever born on, every frequency ever assigned to a human life. All of it accounted for. All of it meaningful. Here at Birth Frequency, we will keep using this tool to decode Africa's greatest figures with the precision and respect they deserve. Because their stories are not just history. They are frequency. They are blueprint. They are instruction for everyone who comes after them, including you. Subscribe if this channel is opening something in you. Share it with someone who needs to understand their own frequency. And drop in the comments, whose birth frequency do you want us to decode next? This is Birth Frequency, and Africa's story is just getting started. See you in episode 8.